Okay, I'm just going to talk to you today a little bit about positivity, staying positive no matter what's going on in our external world, that we are always creating from our own internal world, our own internal thought patterns, our subconscious beliefs, and that there is no day that we are not creating from that space. So it doesn't matter really what's going on in the outside world. It's what we are creating from within ourselves that's the key to everything. And just as well to bring awareness to what is a fact and what is just a belief. So we could have a belief that when we get to 40, we gain weight. But this is just a belief, it's not a fact. We may start to think that it is a fact and that it is a reality, and hence that's what we will create. So it's about being aware of the difference between facts and beliefs. If we believe we will get an illness, and if we focus enough on that illness, then that will become a reality. It doesn't mean it is a fact that we'll get that illness, more that it is a belief deep within us that we feed into. Same for anything. If we believe we're unlovable, then that's a belief, not a fact. So it's about learning to separate the two, if you like, and to really think about that as well. What beliefs that you have in your mindset that you deem are facts? Women fearing the menopause and thinking that it all has to be a terrible, horrific experience of hot flushes and night sweats and all that. That's not a fact. That's a belief. So we can change our belief system at any time. If we believe the cakes and the sugary things make us put on weight, well then that belief will become our reality. It doesn't mean it's a fact. You are what you think. Each and every moment of each and every day you are creating. You're continually creating. So it's about bringing your awareness to the kind of things you're thinking about. Are you worrying too much? Are you letting all that worry and stress get in on top of you? And are you creating from the space of worry instead of creating from the space of feeling safe and positive? Same with health things. If you believe that, if you keep focusing and believing about an illness with our beliefs within you, then you'll attract that. So if you believe that cancer is in your family, that's a belief. That's not a fact. And there's much documented evidence out there to read up and to show you that a lot of times we're just creating from a mindset of family things that has been passed on to us that has now become a belief within us, and then we start to create from that belief the very thing that we fear, and that becomes our reality. So we need to start being aware of that. You know, you'll catch a cold from someone, you'll catch the flu from someone. No, all of that is your belief that you will that allows it to happen. Your belief is what governs your reality. Facts and beliefs are two very, very different things. So it's about having an awareness, always coming from a space of awareness. If you believe you won't have a good night's sleep, you're never able to sleep. If you're telling yourself that, then guess what? You won't be able to. It's about turning all that negative stuff into a positive. Or I wake up at 4 a.m. every night. You keep feeding yourself that belief. Guess what? You keep waking up at 4 a.m. My child never sleeps. What are you creating? Is it a belief or is it a fact? It's all about how our perception on things. It's all about how we view things within our own mind, within ourselves. Fears, we often believe them to be true. The things we fear, of course we focus on them the most. The more we focus on them, the more the potential they have to manifest. So stop focusing on your fears. Stop focusing on what you don't want so that you will stop creating more of it. If you're, have a negative mindset around relationships, maybe you're saying all men cheat. Is that a fact or is that a belief? All the different scenarios that we tell ourselves. There's so many different scenarios that we can tell ourselves depending on the different things going on in our lives. But it's about trying to unravel what is a fact and what is just a belief. And where is that belief coming from? Where did that belief start off? So maybe thinking about that, thinking about your belief system, thinking about the negative beliefs you fed yourself, or where have they come from? Have they come from parents, teachers, friends, past relationships? And just really deciding to go into that space to figure out where these beliefs are coming from and how you can go about changing them with positive words, positive ideas, positive beliefs, positive affirmations, positive attitude towards things, and just do not feed the doubts and the fears and the worries. I'll never be successful. That's a belief. That's not a fact. So you can just try and change your mindset. You want to create the good and the positive for yourself. You don't want to create from the old belief system. You want to try to erase that old belief system and just deal with what is a fact. It is a fact if you have blue or brown eyes. But it's not a fact that you'll gain weight if you eat chocolate. It's about figuring out what is fact and what is just beliefs that we have, conditioning, if you like, conditioning thoughts. And where did those conditioning thoughts stem from? I'm late for everything. That's something you could be saying to yourself. So you've the power to change that. So always turning things around. I'll never get my work done. All the things we can tell ourselves. I never have any free time. All of those things that we might like to change for ourselves. So turning things around to the positive. Using your words, which have huge power, your words, your thoughts, they are creating your reality. They're creating your life right now. They're creating from this moment your future. it's about being aware. The first most important thing is to become aware of what you're telling yourself every day. What sort of a story are you telling yourself from the time you get up in the morning? What sort of a story are you telling yourself when you have a conversation with a friend? What story are you telling yourself in quiet moments on your own? What are you feeding your mind, your mindset? Is it positive? Is it mostly positive? Is it mostly negative? How could you change that? What do you need to do to change that? So changing the mindset with positivity, positive words, looking at things from a different way, being aware, being conscious, conscious of your thoughts. Not slipping into that downhill spiral of worry and fear and negative words, a negative self-talk, a negative self-image. To not feed into that spiraling negativity. You have the power at any moment to change your thought. Happiness is only a thought away. You hold the power. When something happens and then you go on a rant of negativity, you have the power to bring yourself back from that, even by using a word like peace. Peace is within me. Something that can just stop you in your tracks from continuing to go forward with the negative thoughts or negative emotions or feelings. And the more our feelings are negative, that's even stronger because we're feeling that tension, that anxiety, that anxiousness within the body. And that's very, very powerful to create. So use it for positive emotions, to create from a space of positive emotions. Create from a heart full of joy, a heart full of hope instead of a heart full of fear. And learning to love and nurture yourself is so important. To have that positive self-image. Only you can believe in you. It doesn't matter if your best friend believes in you if you don't believe in you. It doesn't matter if a parent believes in you if you don't believe in you. You need to let that light shine from within, and then it shines out into your outer world. And that's when you begin to manifest the things that you truly desire. When that light within you burns so brightly that it radiates out and touches everything in your reality. Radiating out that positivity, and like attracts like. So you begin to attract the beautiful things that you want because you're mirroring that from the inside. When you start to believe in yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, have gratitude for yourself, have confidence, self-belief, motivation, all of that from within, that's when it radiates out. And all the beautiful positive things latch on to that beautiful positive energy that's from within you. That's how you get to where you want to be. If you're filled with fear, doubt, worry, stress, problems, you will attract even more problems and worry and stress and dilemmas and dramas. So feed the positive. Feed your soul with light. Feed your body, your mind, your soul, your energy with light. And see how that can change things for you.